paying attention, bitch? I'm talking to people bigger than you about this one. Are you there?
I'm still here.
Yeah, would you take a polygraph to ever raping a bitch, Chief, if they ever asked you to? Huh? You're awfully quiet, Chief. That should be hell yeah, I'll take one. You're awfully quiet. Huh? Would you take one?
Yeah.
You would? What if the state patrol pulled up and said, would you take a polygraph to cover up rape there? What is your name anyways? You got me so pissed off.
Well, you know my name.
What about asking Billy if he'd take a polygraph? Why don't you ask him if he'd take one, Chief? You know why you won't do it? Because the revenue of training you idiots to even become cops is so high that the government would just look away from one little rape or two, huh? Let you pathetic fox rape bitches, huh? And children, huh? Huh? Government's always worried about training more morons to take your place, huh? And they just look past some poor little feelings of a little girl getting raped, huh? Huh, Chief? Are you even there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you got? What's your input back on all this?
Well, if there was anything to it, I was in first in line to.
Oh, would you?
But there isn't, so just leave it at that.
Would you? Why don't you just, you know who you're talking to, don't you, Chief? You're talking to a man that's been on record all my life, okay? And whatever your little pathetic town's got coming isn't enough on record. You guys act like, I'll tell you what, I had a pretty good time in your tunnel last time, Chief. You guys did good staying away from me and not irritating me. Well, I am the guy that stands up for people that are abused, okay? If you think you can block that kind of shit, you better think twice. If she was fucking raped, and I believe she was, I don't think he raped her, I think he exposed her. He didn't rape her, he exposed himself to her, okay? Okay? And then he left, and then he come back and did something to her, made her cry the second time, okay? He went back twice, Chief, made her cry. And she's half nuts anyways, I admit that, she's nuts. But I think she knows the difference between right and wrong. What do you think of that? Why don't you go ask her? Why don't you go ask her?
Well, responsible.
Why don't you go ask her once? Why don't you pull in an unmarked car and go in and talk to her in the store and ask her what happened? Why don't you just go ask her? There's no harm in that, is there?
Like I said, we've discussed this as long as we can. You beat the dead horse.
Yeah? I ain't even started yet, Chief. You'll find out. I ain't even started. I can always put a chief of police in jail. I waited 7 years to ruin him. We ain't even started, okay? You'll find that out. You'll take this one home with you, Chief. Okay? This one will follow you forever, okay? I'm not out to hurt anybody. I always expose the truth, though, Chief. You'll find that out the more. I'll see if she'll take a polygraph. See, she don't even need one. I know she wasn't lying, Chief. I'm no law official, okay? You know that, don't you? I don't assume to be no law official. I just got real influence in there. You'll find out. Okay? You'll find that out eventually. I have a little more influence on officials than you think I do, okay? Eventually. May not seem that way, but huh?
You remember what I told you.
What's that there, Chief? What's that? Well, Chief, I'm looking into exposing you first. I'm going to expose you as being dirty. And I already put a chief in jail for burning houses. I'm going to drum up some dirt on your ass, okay? You know that, don't you?
As long as you understand what I told you a while ago.
Yeah, and as long as you understand, Chief, you're covering up a mayor raping a 6-year-old child from 6 years old to 10, and the same girl, you're covering up your head detective, fondling her, after a Negro just got through exposing himself to her. Your boy goes in, rents her a hotel room, and starts dilly-dallying with his wing-dingy in front of her, okay? Making her cry. Okay, and that's what you're prepared to cover up. But you'll find out, Chief, nothing gets covered up in my world. Nothing. And you can suck your thumb and think about that for a little while and think if I'm telling you the truth or not, okay? Ain't you felt any heat from this yet, Chief? Huh? Ain't you kind of wondering why your name's all over the net as a baby raper and shit like that? Huh? Doesn't that kind of bother you a little bit? You know, you know what, Chief? I hope you live a long life, but I'll be at your funeral with a sign holding it saying you were a baby raping motherfucker if I'm alive long enough, okay? That's facts, brother. You'll wear that name forever, baby raper. Take her easy, buddy. Thanks for coming on the phone. Chiefy boy. You fucking pathetic. Broken Bow, Oklahoma pigs. Now I gotta come back there eventually and ruin y'all again. After I get through ruining them all up here. And everywhere.